Light Up a Village is a project on the ComAfrique-Inversol Initiative. Seeing the destructive nature of candles, their goal was to eliminate the dangers of candles and provide a light that was safer, better, cheaper, and far more sustainable than a candle. They are bringing lights to every household and removing candles from the lives of people in the villages upcountry. This project not only brings brightness to the people of the village but also promotes health, education, financial, and social benefits.
When we were having a task light, it was just like a torch light. That task light, it goes with a solar panel, and built solar panel that you every day use to take it out to charge. Then in the night time you put it inside. So nowadays we have advanced in technology. So we are having a bulb that goes with a box, and that box contains the batteries and everything inside that box. And it's where you use to switch it, and it's where you use the oven. And you can also have access to charge your mobile phone through that box. You have a bulb that you can be able to hang inside your room, and the solar panel will be on top of the roof. Battery is about 2 years. That's the lifespan of the battery, but we always used to give 1 year guarantee. So the lifespan of the light itself goes for almost 10 years.
I came in Pandema Women Development Center because of few reasons. One, I think I failed my grade 12. My results were not good, so I was working in a restaurant. I met one of my friends who is going to Pandema, who is a student in Pandema, who made me know about Pandema. Then I told her I would be interested to come to Pandema to join. In Pandema, they have their rules and regulations. If you came in as a new student, you have to go for a complete cycle. So I was doing my complete cycle. Before I complete my cycle, I decided to change my field. I decided to change my field because there are women doing a field called renewable energy. In short, they call it RE. Those ladies, some of them are even married, some of them have 3 kids. When I look at myself, I am a single lady who is not married without kids. I said, wow, why not me also join them and do what they are doing? So that makes me change my field, go in for renewable energy.
ak mbootaay yi ngeen àndal
he hoɓɓe raneɓe arɓe ɗoɓe
ak ñeneen gan ñi nga àndal tamit Damfa yow ak Guèye
iwɓe to woɗɗi
ak ñi jógee si kaw
ngari e Gambi
ak ñi ñëw Gambi
ngari Nioro
ak ñi ñëw Nioro
en mbiɗa bisimilla maɓɓe
ñu ngay wax gars yi bisimilla
Sarom Meliano ko yaado la Sarom sponsor.
Oui, ɓe gandantumaɓe ko ɓe mbaɗi Sarom sponsor.
Wara mo Indian community Meliano ko ɓe Gambia jam.
Oui, ko ɗum woni Indian community ɓe gandantuma heɓe jooɗi Gambia ɗo.
E la sponsor ñi nara ñaadire.
Oui, hono o sponsor maɓɓe ardi.
E ɓe la waatoɗo kela independent ñi celebrate.
O wi ko heɓe waktu mo gandantuma heɓe mbaɗa celebrate independent manam heɓe mawnina independent maɓɓe o.
Mais ko 75 years e la independent ñi.
Léegi ci 75 years yi independent India.
independent maɓɓe o.
Indi nañ fi 75 lampa. Pour waa Nioro Tukulóor doon ut kan lañ ko jox mu des ñi mujjee mooy ñaari dëkka ak ñaari xale yuy jàng si ñu Adama Ba ak Habib Yàlla def Nioro Tukulóor jël
Adama wini
tawi nde saare ɗo ala ko kuɓɓirta so wona sondel so wona heɓani sondel kadi ko lampon torso e Allah waɗi onon compagnie moon Allah waɗi on gari on baddani men courant mana on gaddani men courant min beltanimama on trop min mbawa ala ko min mbawi wiide so wona weltare tan miɗen beltani on no bete boom.
I am Adama Ba, born of this community, Nioro Tukulóor, and I'm also a student of Pandema Mbolo Association. I am the solar trainer. My role for this solar lighting is when the solars have any problem, I will be in charge of that problem to try and solve the problem for them.
Years ago, when this was around 2007 or 8, when we were doing the cashew, we are cashew exporters primarily here, and we deal with a lot of farmers. And quite often we would have farmers come to us at the end of the season saying, could I have money? I need to rebuild my house. Why? It burned down because of a candle. That's one area where we thought, hey, can we find a solution for this, because this is happening quite often, and it still happens in many houses, where a simple thing like a candle really burns a whole life down. I mean, if you look at the huts here, they're all made of thatch roof. So I went to India. I was looking for a source of light, and as well as any other rural projects that I could bring up here. And somebody gifted me a solar light at the National Development Research Council in India. And I brought that whole light home, and one day I had to use it, and it was working beautifully. I said, hey, why not try this out? So I decided, why not look at it from a point of view where we find a sponsor to give the lights to the villagers, but we had to make it sustainable. So we said, if we give it to the villagers, they must contribute a small amount to this sustainability. Because if you give it as a gift, you'd notice that people wouldn't look after it. There's no sense of belonging. So we tried to find out a way in which we could bring the lights to the village through a sponsor, but the village would have to set up a light committee to manage the lights and give it out to the villagers who were willing to pay for it. A candle those days was about 6 or 7 dalasis, about 25 US cents, and we thought it should be cheaper than a candle. So cheaper than a candle meant, let's see, if they paid 5 cents for a light for a day, they'd be saving quite a lot of money. So that's when the idea started off. And to get a little publicity, we actually did write a letter to the president of the Gambia those days, and we told him we were going to do 2 villages. And so he wrote back to us saying that if you're doing 2 villages, I'll do 2. So in 2009, we started off with 4 villages: Jiramba, Batandeng, and Batandeng Kajara. 4 villages we started with, the president chose. And the project seemed to catch on. The villagers liked the idea. They didn't mind paying as long as you're getting a bright light, safer than a light. We learned many more things about the light when they came to us and told us, hey, it's not just light, we're also saving my eyesight. They came to us telling us that when we study where the children study well, they breathe near the candle, and that gives smoke. The amount of money collected by the village was huge, because they were able to collect a surplus money. After 3 or 4 years, they had enough money. If they want to replace the lights, they could replace the lights. They could invest. Some villagers have built their school fences with it. Some villagers have bought a rice threshing machine with this money saved from the lights. So it's become interesting, and through the years we've got more sponsors coming through. Gambia Experience is a partner, Effective Intervention is a partner, Rotary clubs are partners, Rotary Club of St. Botolphs in UK is a partner, my cashew buyers are partners. So we were able to easily get people who are willing to put the money down. We've Amsterdam Dakar rally, they auction the cars and they sponsor lights through the Honorary Council of Holland. So people are there to sponsor. And then we came up with, we tied up with this relationship with Fandema, where we realized that they were training rural girls to become solar engineers. And so we said, why don't we bring down the lights in the kits? And that trial was done, we've tried. We employed one of their girls, Safi, and now Safi is training more girls at Fandema to assemble our lights. And so every time now we have a village, like as you've seen today's village, I think it is our 89th village, is lights assembled by Fandema in the Gambia. And it seems to be that the private sector can play a big role in this development.
Léegi sa doom fu muy jàng doo mën a study yow tam kii bu ñëwee fekkee amuloo njëgu batare xamuloo looy def sa yow ak sa njaboot bi bu njëkk bi sondeel lan doon taxal matta lañ commencé ñu jóg si matta dem ci sondeel jóge si loolu dem ci ay lamp lu ñuy def soola waaye léegi gannaaw soola bi yàlla indi na ko.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the notification bell so that you will be informed whenever we update a new video. Also follow us on Facebook, Instagram at My Gambia Tourist Guide. Don't also forget to subscribe to our monthly online magazine, My Magazine, on our website, my-gambia.com.